Hello there, EDISON players, welcome back to another tournament match review. Today we are doing the top 8 of the ELLO October tournament that we had last week. There's been a bit of a delay in getting these videos out. I was recovering from a bad flu, but we're back. The throat is feeling better. So in this top 8 we are going to see Mike on the left. We saw him with his EDISON anti-meta war crime turbo deck. And he's playing against Niels, and if I'm not mistaken, Niels was on a Frog Monarch, right? Yeah, here comes a swap. Using Heavy Storm on just one card? Might be a bit premature, especially knowing that you're up against EDISON. Might want to keep it to sweep a bit more, but you were gonna see Swap Frog attacking into DD Warrior Lady, and Mike is gonna choose to banish. So 600 damage to Niels, and then a normal summon substitute. So yeah, good on Mike to have banished the Swap Frog, otherwise this would have been a full dupe lock, and now yeah, Niels is going to be able to set up one dupe or something else. Yeah. And DD Warrior Lady is the best way to deal with a dupe. And Mike has the Rota, so he will be able to go for it if he wants to. Yeah, adding DD Warrior Lady to the hand. Is he gonna crash that into the dupe frog to banish? Just gonna set. Not sure whether I agree with that, because if Niels has like Caius or Ryza, that's yeah, DD Warrior Lady gone. Yeah, we're gonna see Caius banishing DD Assailant. And getting in with 2400. Play is back to Mike. He's gonna, yeah, be a bit late with some Missile Space Typhoon, but that wasn't gonna matter. So I expect there's gonna be a play now. Yeah. Attacking into the Dupe Frog. Not that he could have attacked into anything else because of Dupe Frog's effect, but here we see Treebone coming back, and here's Unifrog. So Mike, you better have a battle trap for this. Niels attacking with Unifrog first. 400 is gonna connect. Dust Tornado, yeah, one of those main death cards that isn't excellent versus Monarchs. Let's see, can Mike get out of this? Here is Gale the Whirlwind, that's a good start, gonna have the Caius, and yeah, attacking over the Caius. Yeah, you have to, because if Niels has a Swap Frog, you can just bounce the Caius, so have to get rid of it. Ooh, I see in Niels' hand 2 spicy cards, well, a bit spicy. There's a Flip-Flop Frog and Mother Grizzly. Yeah, you guys can see it too. Here is Mother Grizzly attacking over the Gale. And then Unifrog getting in again. Niels has game on board right now, so Mike has to read Mother Grizzly. Yeah, it's been a while, I can imagine. Has to be destroyed by battle, and then it summons a water monster with 1500 or less from the deck. Here's Breaker. Here's Dimensional Fissure. I can imagine this Breaker will go after the Unifrog. No. Okay. Going after the Mother Grizzly, doing 500 points of damage. So then Mike has a battle trap, right? No. Okay. So if Niels has the right Monarch here, it could just be game. Yeah, Caius. It's gonna burn for 1000 and then attack in for game. So Niels is gonna be taking this first game. Okay, let's see the player's side deck, and then we can move on to the next game. We see that Mike is finished, Niels is pile shuffling, and game 2, let's go. We see Mike starting off with Macrocosmos in the hand, not setting it yet. Niels just gonna start things slow. Exiled Force comes down. Man, Mike is just playing his old speed tool collection, looks like. Exiled Force gonna blow up Dupe Frog, which is gonna search for Swap Frog, so not the best start for Mike in terms of card advantage. And here immediately flipping up the Macrocosmos. Maybe you should have waited with the Exiled Force then. And it looks like the Macrocosmos is gonna stick. Here is Cyber Dragon. It's gonna attack the said monster. Yeah, banishing the Dupe Frog. Curious, because I thought I saw a Raigeki break in Niels' hand, but I could have been wrong. Let's see, Soul Exchange is gonna start Niels' turn. He's gonna tribute the Cyber Dragon. Normal summon substitute called turn player priority, tribute the Cyber Dragon. Now, Niels is still under the Macrocosmos, so let's see what he's able to do here. Gonna bring out Swap Frog, and Swap could maybe bounce, yeah, bounce itself. Extra normal summon Unifrog. But maybe Niels is forgetting that he cannot attack due to Soul Exchange. Yeah, substitute tagging out for, I assume, Dupe Frog here. Yeah, so that's gonna protect the Unifrog. And next turn, hopefully, the Unifrog can start going after Mike's back row. But here is Grand Convergence, another Speedball classic. If you have Macrocosmos out, it's gonna destroy all monsters on the field and do 300 points of damage. Maybe... Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. The Dupe Frog isn't gonna resolve anyway, so... Raigeki break, yeah. Maybe it would have been better to have Grand Convergence as a chain link 2 to something. Because right now, the Dupe Frog is gonna be able to activate. Yeah, this works. I believe this was a judge call, so let's forward it a bit. And yeah, it is resolving. So Dupe Frog was destroyed on chain link 1, so it's gonna be able to search for something. So yeah, maybe that's a bit of a technical play mishap from Mike's side there. And not to forget the 300 points of damage from Grand Convergence. Next he's gonna summon like a Gear Free the Iron Knight or something. So good turn for Niels, but he's not out of the woods yet. Although Swap Frog is gonna be pretty good here. I'm gonna send Treeborn. And time to start hitting in for some damage, but here is the Dimensional Prison. Okay, this Swap Frog won't be doing any more shenanigans. Yeah, all Mike has is back row, and yeah, that's a bit of a disadvantage when you're playing the DD stun deck. You have to draw monsters and be able to pressure the opponent's life points. Niels has another swap frog. My camera isn't good enough to capture it, but I believe those are ultimate rare swap frogs. Aha, 1 for 1. Yeah, Niels did play a fair bit of Paleozoic back in the day, so it would make sense for him to have the swap frogs. Here is flip-flop frog, and a substitute is gonna protect that from battle. So yeah, things are looking tough for Mike. It's gonna be a long, slow, grindy game. But that's what we're here for. That's EDISON format for you. And Mike not drawing any monsters. But he does have Mask of Restrict. Okay, so this substitute is not going to be doing any further crimes. And Unifrog was banished, I think, right? So yeah, and the frog engine on its own is also not doing a lot of damage, so it's gonna be a very slow grind. Yep, Niels not wanting to run into any battle traps. And Mike, no monsters, no new spell and traps. It's gonna be a waiting game until Niels draws out to the Mask of Restricts. And then we'll see whether Mike has a Solemn Judgment or a Dark Gripe or something. Yeah, Niels has a set. Yeah, he does have the Mother Grizzly, so he could start to apply a bit of a life point pressure, but choosing not to make any of Mike's battle traps live. Mike finally drawing and setting a monster. Exciting. Yeah. Dust Tornado on the Mask of Restrict. Let's see. Flip-flop frog bouncing the set monster. Getting in for 500. Is there a battle trap? None that Mike wishes to use. So play is back to Mike, and he's gonna normal summon DD Assailant. Yeah, this one is a bit more tricky because it has to be destroyed, I think, to banish the monster, or is that DD Warrior? But yeah, here is the flip-flop with its big 500 attack point value. And Mike has seen enough of this guy, using Sakuretsu armor to take it out. Ah, and at the end of the battle phase, using Mask of Restrict. Okay, we're back to square one. Mike once again setting a monster, setting an extra back row. Niels just passing turn. He has to wait for another out to another Mask of Restricts. Here is Niels Patient Grand Mole. Okay, so the game might be moving again. Attacking over the substitutes. Yeah, bouncing both back to the hands. Attacking into one of the unknown sets. And it's, yeah, Mother Grizzly. Oh, no more targets. Okay. Yeah, Niels has like 27 cards in hand, so I wouldn't be surprised. And here's Macrocosmos. Oh, man. Here is the Mole. Gonna bounce back a set monster and Assailant attacking into another Substitute. So that's 300 damage to Mike. And Niels very aggressively slamming down those cards. Second Substitute. Both players almost full back rows. And looks like Mike is trying to fill up his monster zones as well. Here is the Space Typhoon on the Mask of Restricts. Solemn Judgment. Okay. Play goes back to Mike. But yeah, anytime Niels could be top decking his Monster Reborn, and then what am I saying? His Heavy Storm, I mean. Monster Reborn, of course, not legal for EDISON format. Yeah, maybe Mike at this point is going for a deck out win. Yeah, Niels discarding Vanity's Fiend. He wouldn't be able to tribute summon it, so... Yeah, Mike is building a wall. A second wall. Yeah, now he's drawing all of his monsters, of course. Yeah, end phase, Mike has to start discarding for hand size. And we're finally gonna see Raigeki Break taking out the Mask of Restricts. Is there a third one? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Soul Exchange cards are finally gonna start moving at a high rate. Yeah, tributing the Assailant for Ryza. That's gonna put back one of the monsters. Grand Convergence yet again. Mike is gonna lose out his Grand Mole and DD Warrior Lady, but he gets to do another 300 points of damage. That is his main damage output so far. So here is a Assailant, runs into Bottomless. Niels finally able to use some of his back row. And Dimensional Fissure, insult to injury. But Niels just has to get a few good hits through, and this game will be his. And Mike is finally drawing DD Survivor and starts attacking. This Survivor is gonna have to do a lot of work. Soul Exchange, okay. Tribute DD Survivor for Vanity's Fiend. So this Survivor is not gonna survive that. Special Cyber Dragon? No, you can't do that, Mike. No. Vanity's Fiend isn't real, he can't hurt you. Niels normal summoning Breaker, the Magical Warrior. That is gonna get hit with Bottomless. So, staying alive. And Vanity's Fiend not gonna attack? Okay. Or did I miss the attack? I'm not sure. Treeborn returns, but of course that can't. No. Niels also doesn't believe in a Vanity's Fiend, looks like. Although this Vanity's Fiend might be winning him the game. Oh, Niels is not attacking. Okay. Really playing around those battle traps. Mike finally gets another monster. DD Warrior Lady could clear the Vanity's Fiend. But Mike is gonna choose to set it. Oof. Yeah, Dust Tornado on the D Prison, and this should be the go sign for Niels. Tributing Vanity's Fiend for Ryza. Ryza gonna put back the monster and attack, but runs into Magic Cylinder. Oh my. Yep, that's a thing, It is a card within the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Special Cyber Dragon, set a monster. Let's see, Treeborn returns and a Heavy Storm. Wow. And Niels with the brain control. And yeah, that Cyber Dragon is probably gonna attack the DD Warrior Lady, right? And we're gonna see, did I miss an attack or... No, I didn't. Isaac connects and Mayface 2, Caius target itself, burn for game. And Niels is the winner of this grueling top 8 feature match. Guys, I was Ryan Atlas, thank you for watching, make sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Bye!